Hello, and this is a great day to talk about seeing your brilliance. So before we begin, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. One, when you go out in public, do you start to compare yourself with others? Do you start to see yourself as less than in any way? Do you start to lessen your value or belittle yourself or judge or criticize yourself that you're not enough? Maybe you think you're an imposter, any of those things? Well, here's the deal. You're not. You already are completely brilliant, and here's biologically why. So you walk around in a human body and you breathe air and you have a heart. And so when you are aligned to your essence, to your heart, to the energy that's flowing through you, that's pure life joy, then you are in your brilliant biology. You're in your brilliant self. When your heart speaks, then that energy has the ability to expand. So you're breathing, you're in your heart, you're in your body, and that energy expands. And if you've ever been around anyone that has that kind of light in them, it's really attractive and you want more of it, right? Well, guess what? It's already in you. It's already all you. Your brilliance is you as a human being. Every single ounce in every cell. It has absolutely nothing to do with what you look like, what you wear, anything like that. It's already living within you. So let's just review a little bit of what I think about how to get into your brilliance. So first, you become aligned to this truth by knowing this truth. So the more you know this truth, the more you feel this truth. And the way you feel it is to get into the body and get into the heart and really feel love. Feel love, you know, grab a puppy, grab a cat, grab a kid, grab your partner, something, and make sure you're practicing the state of love and what it feels like. And then turn it inward on yourself, because that's really the engine. That's where it all comes from, right? So know this truth is number one. Number two is you let go of what the ego has to say about it, because it simply isn't true. It simply isn't true. So you just say, thanks for sharing, and I'm moving right along back to my bliss, back to myself, back to my brilliance, back to who I really am. And then you breathe deeply and consciously. You know, we walk around a lot of times holding our breath, so you don't want to do that. You want to breathe deeply. Number 29 in the book is the 8-breath reboot. It's really helpful if you want to learn how to breathe better and consciously breathe. It's a great practice just to practice breathing, because you're literally breathing in life force. You're breathing in brilliance when you do that. And you sit in your heart and you feel love, like I said earlier. That's the elixir to the whole darn thing. When you sit there and you feel love and you get to that place, then that has a tendency to expand. When that expands out in the world, then you are the brilliance that's changing the world. It's pretty cool. So stay there as long as you can, right? Because then you're going to go up against life, and life is going to throw you some curveballs, and it's going to make you feel like, hey, well, maybe we don't want you in bliss right now. Maybe we want you in drama. But it's up to you to be able to manage that. Because if you know in your heart that you're already brilliance in your heart, you're already all that, and there's nothing to change or do but just to return to that, then it makes it a lot easier. It's not something to achieve, it's not a state to achieve. So that is what I have to tell you today about seeing your brilliance. Darling, you already are all that. Now let's start being that. All right? Bye for now.